As we enter the fifth week of the war in Israel, the town of Metula on the border of Lebanon has turned into a military base.
Metula is the northernmost town in Israel. We are surrounded by Lebanon on three borders. And our neighbors, Hezbollah, are the best and the most evil of all possible neighbors.
But when the proud, robust Metula community of about 2,000 people had to evacuate after October 7th, they didn't miss a beat.
Metula community has experience in, being harassed on the border for years and years. Metula is the only settlement in Israel that is actually surrounded by hostile border and like 70% of our fence. Basically one road to come in and out. So it's a part of who we are, and it's a part of our choice to live there and to help define the strong borders of Israel at its edges.
Liat Cohen-Raviv is a consultant by profession and a community leader who, along with other municipal leaders, have taken the helm to make sure the 2,000 residents stick to a routine. Organizing activities and exercise, all to keep people calm. How is this an important way to not just go down in a deep state of depression?
I will say it's even our responsibility as community leaders. I think that at a time of uncertainty and vagueness and situation when you have to deal with so much unknown factors and your sense of security and safety was deeply harmed, it is super important to try to relate to that by creating as much as you can.
The majority of the residents are living in 3 hotels in Tiberias, the Sophia Hotel for the elderly residents and adult couples. And next door at another hotel, families and children are keeping to a routine, something that is a top priority for many reasons.
We built units that fit for every age, from 0 till 18. Here and in Tiberias, we made the connection, we made everything that the children will get education and will have something to wake up for and not be all the time at the rooms and don't do nothing, because it's a very difficult time for the children.
Metula is a small moshav built by pioneers and farmers about a century ago. And many of the descendants of the original families still live in Metula, a testament to their commitment, even with an enemy on the other side of the fence.
They built Metula in 1896, and since 1896, our family, the Lishansky family, is in Metula. And our family has a small hotel, which is going generation after generation. My grandfather built it, and now it's empty.
I
am the 7th generation. My great-great-grandparents lived in the second house built in Metula. It's my home and my life, and even though we live next to a dangerous border, it's not a scary life here. It's a full life. In the end, we will return home.
And even though we're living in a terrifying wartime, the majority of Metula residents have no intention of moving away when the war is over. What is the heart and soul of the Metula community that is choosing to really live right next to Hezbollah?
These are unique, special people. This is an internal dialogue that you are having with yourself, and if the answer is yes, I'm going to be there, it makes you, a unique person, I want to think, right? Because it's a choice. It's a daily choice to raise your children 100 meters from a hostile border. You want to help define the borders of this country.
Wow.
If crazy people like us will not exist, we're going to have a problem. If 2,000 people from Metula will not be able to go back into their homes feeling that they can go to sleep without fearing that someone will cut the fence and then cut their throats, which is not an option, they're not going to go back, right? Would you go back?
Emily Francis, I-24 News.